me ask you guys, man.
Go
I
on.
mean, this whole entire podcast life, the PKA podcast.
Yeah.
What made you guys in general come together? You could have done this with anybody.
So I met Kyle through Wings of Redemption. Here's my side, and maybe we'll learn Kyle's. Wings of Redemption was a YouTuber, still is a YouTuber, made Call of Duty videos, still makes them now and then. And at the time, his channel was exploding, and I was nobody. I think I had 1 or 2 videos. And depending on how you look at it, like, from what I was looking at, he was just doing a nice thing for his subscribers and doing dual comms. I later learned that his motivation was that he was making so many videos, he was kind of out of topic ideas, so he was just bringing other people in so that he could maintain his upload schedule and, keep everything rolling. Either way, there's a win-win. And he started reaching out for people who were content creators who wanted to do dual comms with him. And the first time he did it, I didn't reply because I wanted to have more of I had this really I wanted to have more of a library on my video. Like, people aren't going to subscribe to you if you just have like 1 or 2 videos. So once I had like 4 or 5 videos, I put together a gameplay, and I had, with the gameplay, I had a plan. I'd write down, like, at 1 minute and 10 seconds, this is a good thing to point out. At 1 minute and 32 seconds, this is a good thing to point out. And I didn't get to say them all because it was a conversation, it was rolling, but I did get to say a couple of them, and it really worked out. And my video with Wings went really popular, and he sort of helped me get my start.
We're back, and it's your boy Wings of Redemption. I'm doing another dual commentary with a guy I think everybody can learn a thing or two from, Woody Gamertag.
Yeah,
is that your actual name?
Woody's Gamertag is my actual gamertag, and I go by Woody, the unexceptional gamer. So the theme behind the channel is helping people do well in the game using tactics and knowledge. So.
When that video was well received, he was like, it was just kind of a win-win. Like, he was like, I like Woody, I liked Wings. When I do videos with him, he gets good content on his channel. We hang out, we enjoyed each other's company, etc. He introduced me to Kyle, and I remember Kyle told me his first impression of me was like, who the fuck is this guy? He's honing in on my Wings of Redemption friendship. Well, my first impression of Kyle was like, oh, this guy's really cool. Like, I hope I can get invited into this club. So, and then that was it. Like, I started meeting Pyro Puncher. He eventually switched to Minecraft. Super popular. He's in some group that makes him very popular. I forget what it is. It's a Cool Clubs Minecraft group. And but I remember I started doing dual comms with like other YouTube royalty and like getting to know people, and Kyle and Wings put their head together that we should do a podcast. At the time, Hutch and Cnanners and a guy named Trump was doing one, and they pitched it to me, and I was like, no one will ever want to listen to us talking. This won't work. And then like 2 days later, 3 days later, before the first episode, I changed my mind. I was like, can I still get in on this? Let's do it. Let's see how it goes. And shucks, now we're 300 episodes in.
Hello guys, this is Painkiller Already, and I'm your host, Jordy Jordan, aka known as Wings of Redemption, for anybody else who can't put 2 and 2 together. Who else do we have with us?
I'll go next. This is Woody's Gamertag.
And this is FPS Kyle, also known as Kyle Myers.
Yeah. Kyle, any?
So I guess the question was how we came together. Yeah, I think the first time. All that's accurate as far as our online interaction. I was going to say I think the first time we met in person was in Boston at that awful bar. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, Wings was looking for people to do stuff with, and he saw a video of mine's on the Moody Swedes channel, and then I did a series of like dual comms talking to him, and I always enjoyed doing that.
We're back, and it's your boy Wings of Redemption, and not stopping the trend. I got another guy some of you might know. I don't know if you're real familiar with him. What do you got like now? 8,000 subscribers?
Yeah, something like that, like 8, a little over 8.
Who we got with us?
My name is Kyle, but I guess some of you probably know me as FPS Kyle or something like that. Got a few machinima posts and got a nice little channel of my own. And I always enjoyed doing that because it just felt like free advertising, and you got to talk to Wings, who was such an anomaly to me. And I remember talking to him. He's just there wasn't much Wings Redemption information. He's an onion that has been peeled very well over the last 6 years, but back then he was a real mystery man, and it was just interesting to go talk to him to see. Because you couldn't get a sense of what he was. You couldn't tell is this guy an evil genius? Is this guy a retard? Is this guy who is this guy? You couldn't nail him down.
Dude.
And so it was really interesting to meet him and talk to him. And at first I didn't care for him at all. He just seemed to dominate conversations with stuff that just seemed self-serving, and I wasn't really into it. But I was like, well, I guess we'll just keep doing this because he's got a lot of subscribers. It just makes sense to hop on his channel if he wants me to. I'll do that. I'll suffer through it. And over time, he started growing on me. He can do that to you. And yeah, I don't remember if it was he or I who thought it would be a good idea to do a podcast. Probably him, maybe. I really don't remember the genesis of the.
Dude, let me jump in. I can't wait to tell this story. So, first time, right? I never met Wings. He was there. I guess I wrote him messages or something because he was asking for people to do dual comms, and I reach out to him, and via the YouTube email system, we arranged a time. It was Tuesday at 6 p.m. So it's Tuesday at 6 p.m. I'm all excited. At 20 minutes early, I've got all my stuff prepared, and I'm I'm going for a job interview that's important. And oh, good, Taylor's back. And we're just talking about when we first got the podcast together. So I'm there, and 6 o'clock gets there, and Wings isn't around. He's late, right? So you gotta keep pinging him. Wings isn't showing up. He's just not there. And it's an hour later, and he finally comes online, and he's like, "Sorry, dude, I got real bad constipation." And I'm like. This is the opening sentence of me meeting Wings of Redemption. He's telling me about his bowel issues, and he's like, "Do you have?" He's like, "You're older. Do you have any advice for dealing with constipation?" And it was kind of a turn off to me, and I'm just and I told him I was like, for me, frosted mini wheat seems to have a magic effect in that regard. You could try that. And he's like, "No, bro, I need something chemical." He's looking for a pill that fixes.
Or maybe, do you have a granny with real small hands? Because my granny, she's got hands like a truck driver, and not that it don't get the job done, but damn, it hurts.
Dude, so we ended up canceling the first meeting because he was so constipated that he couldn't do a dual comm. and he never took me up on my
downhill from there, really, as well.
Yeah. So then the next time we met around, I guess he had got that all sorted out, and that was my first interaction with Wings of Redemption. It's about his poop.
Wow, I didn't know that one. That's great.
I wonder if he remembers that.
No.
No, Kyle already jumps out. No.
Debated so many times. I think that's a regular occurrence for him.
What would that be? What is he not drinking enough? Is he eating too much bananas? Is there too much banana in his diet?
Eats fiber.
Anna, that's what's going on. I know what it is. He's eating too much tropical fruit. Yeah, I can tell. No, Woody. He's eating 800,000 grams of nitrates a day or something like that, and a whole large pizza, and it's getting compacted up in